Unity just ruined itself and loses the trust of developers. I don't know if you're familiar with game development, but there are engines out there like Unity, Godot or Unreal, making it easier for developers, especially for starters or those who just want to concentrate on developing games instead of micromanagement or caring for the basic programming. Therefore, you pay a monthly price or a certain percentage when you have sold a given number of copies. Mostly, it is more than less, starting for example at 1 million. I recently started to work on games again as well with some friends of mine. One group is doing Unreal, for this is the big player when it comes to 3D games, where you can create very high quality images from the basic engine on already. And I started to work in Unity, for I wanted to do adventures, jump and run games or top-down RPGs. I even bought some assets in the store, so already invested some money. And now former EA CEO John Riccitiello, who led that company to being so unsuccessful and ruinous, not caring for the products itself, so he had to leave in 2013. Then taking over this position at Unity, accompanying that company in their stock entry and then massive losses, has now introduced a new pricing system that is so hilarious and so completely stupid from the very basic thought that even announcing it is a shame and shows how clueless or lost everyone else is at Unity. The shitstorm is tremendous and the stocks have dropped further on since that, and this is a perfect example how to ruin your own business within just one single day. So the plan is, besides taking money for using the program, that the developers have to pay 20 cents per each install of their own game to Unity. This causes a lot of trouble even thinking about it. Well, there are the very obvious ones like how to measure this without spying into every user. And what about bombing? Like when every install counts, you could easily ruin an enterprise by reinstalling the game multiple times. Just think about free or very cheap games. Think about already paying 30% to Steam, then the taxes, and then this fee. From $1, it's like 30 cents is coming to the developer. And even the question about why. It's like charging a Photoshop user not only for the program, but also the downloads of his picture, or a composer for the downloads of his music that he made with the software he already paid for. This is completely hilarious, and I really don't know why anyone thought this is any idea. Not to speak of a good one. And it doesn't even matter if they are already turning backwards because of the massive shitstorm coming in. Now Game Pass installments are free cause the developers are not the ones to distribute it, are now very strange answers that you hear or read on the Unity homepage, and they sound as ridiculous as they are. There's basically no way about discussing the number you have to pay as fee or when exactly you have to pay. The premise itself is out of a mind that just is full of greed and does not care for those people who really work to develop a game with this tool. And this is what it will do in the long term. Even if they lower the prices, even if they withdraw from the idea completely, the damage is done. Can you trust such a company that is willing to give a fuck about the users working with it and even paying for it? This is not a trustworthy way of going on together. No matter what, this is not a win-win situation. This is just some sinking boat you will want to leave as early as you can. So, no matter what they will do now, people will not trust this engine anymore. All the good work the founders did is lost. Everyone else should leave as early as possible to join the massive Unreal force or to go to the open source software Godot, where you still can work with C# and even basic understandings are the same. I might as well go and leave this engine, joining my Unreal colleagues, accepting the loss of money for the assets I bought and seeing this giant fall and crumble only for another one to rise. Deep in my heart, I hope they will come to mind, get the CEO to do his infamous damage management somewhere else and get back to work with the users of the tool instead of shooting against them. Time will tell. Please leave a comment or a subscription, it helps a lot.